Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lost Mind of Phandelver, episode 7. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Hello. Feeling better this week?
So for some reason, I'm going to be in character for some reason.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Anyway, Twitch is still doing their charity event. They have raised over $200,000 so far, which is freaking amazing. And it still has like a week left. So if you donate bits, go ahead and make sure to do the hashtag charity so Twitch will donate more. So, who would like to do the recap? We will be missing Red this week. He is visiting family. Or on his trip visiting family, so. And we also will not be playing next week. We should be coming back the week after on the 2nd of 2019, January. So who would like to do the recap?
All I really remember was the Orc Cave and someone wanting to destroy my supplies in my lab.
Jesus Christ.
Did anything else happen?
Oh, I didn't. Do I have to do it again? Or... Mila?
I'm being tired of going over here. To be honest, the only thing I remember at the end was, again, someone was talking in my brain again. I'm starting to think my character might be schizophrenic. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Alright then, I guess I'm doing, narrations then.
You keep getting stuck with this, man.
I don't know what it is.
You're the bard, you're the storyteller. This is supposed to be part of your performance.
Weave us a yarn.
I mean, I still like to give other people a chance to, like, tell the
Hello.
story.
I could, but I'm not sure you want me to.
You aren't even here.
Yeah. Alright, so last time in episode 6, several people went to sleep and we woke up. We got food, the red brands are all gone. they just disappeared over the night. Like, the fuck? Gregory had stayed in the mansion for the night with a dog that he basically kidnapped.
In my lair.
He does not decline these allegations at all.
Well, kidnap implies it's not mine.
It wasn't. Anyways, Mila went around town doing some investigating of her own. Talked to the town master and found out he knows absolutely nothing. And on her way back to get back with me and Red, she ran into Zahar. Actually, no, wait, hang on. She talked to us first, then Zahar came out. Yeah, and with Moxie, with a letter from Gregory telling us to go to his location for the meeting.
My lair, yes.
She gave us the Excalibur face. Everyone else read the paper. They're just like, yeah, okay. Upon entering his lair, we found nothing but a terrible smell and fear for the dog. I called him out. He's alright. Although I question what's going on in that lair. After some sort of decision making and choices, we set off on our journey after not completely burning down his complete lair. That belongs to Gregory.
Damn right.
We should burn it down. Anyways, I think after one night, on my way up to deal with the orcs and also the rumors of a necromancer somewhere with zombies and such, we ran into 4 hobgoblins. Red got big. They were slain with like no chance. Gregory used some magic and basically got some information out of him. A lot of information, for that matter.
You guys basically bled him dry.
Oh, yeah.
I made him tell nothing but truths.
And then Ben killed him with his outfits and felt totally despair.
Right after that, he completely broke out of the rope, took his own weapon, and killed himself. What a man.
Because of Ben's outfits, and Ben is never wearing it again right now.
Oh well.
Poor Ben.
Continuing along the journey, some couple nights sleep. First night, I found my wolf buddy. He's doing good. Nothing else happens during the night. Second night, nothing else happens. It was a pretty empty journey. Sure. Then we found the cave with where the orcs are at. One lookout, put him to sleep. Mila basically ran up there and got him.
Gregory hypnotized someone, and that hypnotized orc was completely useless the entire fight.
You only got 1 round because of Shatter. Again, sorry. But that's getting ahead of us a bit here, because Mila snuck in to try to get the drop on them. They saw her rope, though, which she was using as, like, a telltale sign for us outside. And a great battle ensured. I believe Sahara learned the secrets of her sword. Also, there was 1 orc in here, plus an ogre. That 1 orc can cast magic. Gregory was completely surprised by this. That's about it, really. After we killed off everyone in here,
I'm about to search him.
I think we. Go ahead.
Do you remember what was told in my brain?
I don't recall anything about them talking to you in your brain.
Okay, I'll go find out.
It was like something like so. Something like that.
I don't remember. I do believe that we did find a dagger, though. I think that's all we got a chance to look at, though. But we'll find out in a minute.
Son of a bitch. Yes, yes, yep.
I also have boar bones now.
Yes, we did find a dagger, and right now I'm holding on to it until Gregory can find out if it's magical or not, and then we will discuss from there.
Yeah, Gregory searching the big orc guy first, and then he'll answer questions.
I feel like there's nothing you could get off the big orc guy.
It's safe to check. I mean, he's a magic user.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the ogre. I'm sorry.
Oh no, the ogre, he probably has nothing but a great club or something, or a great axe, or some kind of big weapon. Actually, a weapon that Red would have probably liked to get, but either way.
There's also some goods in the other room, too.
Yeah, you can search the goods if you want. I definitely want to check out that magic user orc. And then me and Milo will probably check out these barrels. I got it. Let's split the party.
We're not doing that.
I still got some magics left.
Since we're not going to be staying here, do you guys think we should like barricade like the front door of fire?
I could always turn it into a lair.
You and your lairs.
I swear to God, you are becoming more of a lich, and we should kill you now.
Okay, fine. It can be your lair then.
I don't want this place.
You don't want a lair?
Nah.
I think if he would want a lair, he'd want it to be nicer than the.
I mean, we still got to refurbish that mansion that's above my lair.
I'm thinking that Gregory is secretly the final boss.
Right?
And we have to kill him now before he gets too powerful.
I am oddly similar to Glassstaff.
You have his staff.
I have his staff. We're both the same class. We're both roughly the same level, I'm assuming. Yeah,
I've had
I'm not denying it.
I've had experience with staves that would transfer their owner's consciousness to new bodies. So
holy shit.
Yeah, that was
not
fun.
Confirm or deny it.
Just so you know, one of my friends just started like the Guild of Ravnica, and I decided to be basically a Demir, posing as like something else. So that's gonna be interesting to like play.
Did you get Identify? I don't remember.
Yes, I did.
Do you have a pearl for it though?
I thought we had a pearl.
Worth at least 100?
I don't know what it's worth. I thought someone said we had a pearl.
Identifies a ritual cast spell.
Yes, we have a pearl in the party loot. Wunderbar.
Really sorry about that, everybody. Is everyone back or still here?
I think Mila can't hear, so she'll be right back.
Okay. It's a shame too, because it's pretty much her. She's up.
Well, Mila said that the first thing she wants to do is get Gregory to examine the dagger. But I was going to search Magic Orc first.
Welcome back.
Hi. And apparently no one picked up the dagger. It's still like by our feet. No one wanted to touch it because I didn't know if there was magic or not.
Don't worry, Gregory will sniff out the magics.
Well, first and foremost, I want to tell something to Sahar as she was fighting these orcs. The blade, her blade was. I sent this to an PM to her, but just to cover it. While she was fighting these orcs, it almost hummed with excitement as she was in the presence of them, and it was slicing through them like butter. And once the last one died, the humming sort of ceased, and it relaxed.
All right. I think at this point she would just kind of be standing there examining it, like, whoa. Like, in a suspicious way, but also in, like, a weird, like, this is a lot better at cutting people than I'm used to kind of way.
Alright, Mila. As you're standing here and that dagger falls before you, you're the voice. Wield me, child.
Oh, God.
I am going to look at Greg and take a step back, and write in the dirt, check for magic now.
If you're stepping back, make me a wisdom save or a charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh, magic.
I'm making this shit up. But
Can
go
Corn
ahead.
roll for me?
No.
If only Gregor could make this roll.
You try to walk away, but you do feel compelled to pick this dagger up.
I guess I go and pick the dagger up.
Good. Good.
Do I see any markings on it?
It doesn't really seem to have many markings, but it does kind of look like one of those orcish daggers from Skyrim. If you've seen those.
Pointy.
Yeah, kind of like a greenish color and like that. Use me, child. Slay your enemies. Become more powerful.
I'll tuck it away in my belt, but keep it close nearby to my hand.
Okay.
What do I call said weapon for my inventory?
You'll worry about that later.
You can ask it.
How?
Oh, true. Sign at it.
Yeah.
It's in your head, so.
I guess I'll think, can you hear my thoughts? I guess. I don't know.
Of course.
Mila will smile at this, feeling a little bit more content now.
All right, she
Do
has picked up the dagger. What do you all do?
I'm watching her. Do we just see her just pick it up and just smile, just strangely, like it's no big
It's not really pretty much.
Gregor is going to continue to approach and search the orc body.
Well, I know Sahar wouldn't have seen her because she's looking at her own blade right now.
Yeah.
I guess I'd go to the original room where all that stuff was I found earlier, because I know memory says there's a whole bunch of stuff there.
I mean, you can go ahead and search the entire cave, but let's see. On the bodies, let me see what you find. This many. By the way, there are like supplies and stuff strewn about this entire cave, this entire little hideout.
Just various, like, adventuring supplies.
It's stuff that it's probably stolen from caravans and stuff.
Are any of the emblems recognizable to us, and is there any medical kits around?
Roll an investigation check. Let's see. On the orc bodies, you find Oh, that's very good. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. You can find one healing kit in there. Among the corpses, you find a total of 2 platinum pieces, 7 gold pieces, and 16 silver pieces.
Ooh.
Also, while looking around your room, you do find where is it? You do find an unlocked chest that has some coin in it. Please don't split the coin right now because Red's not here, and I don't feel like trying to do that for him.
Just put it all in the party loot for now.
10-4.
So you're saying a chest with like?
Yes, and I am typing out what you find.
Okay.
You find 750 copper pieces, 180 silver pieces, 62 electrum pieces, 30 gold pieces, and 3 vials of perfume that are worth about 10 gold each.
Can Sahar smell the perfume? To see what kind it is.
Sure, but I am not going to be able to tell you a good thing. But go ahead and roll an intelligence check. You have no idea.
Does any of it smell vaguely to the perfume that she likes?
I don't know, does it?
Let me roll to see if...
Yeah, very well. You came in high or low?
High she does. Like it.
Okay.
She won't take any.
So, you have looked around. Mostly, like, it's not really worth a whole lot, the stuff around. Really, the big prize was in the chest. There are a couple of supplies here and there, so... If you wanted to find some... Oh, wait.
I'll take some rations. And
Sure.
Are there any arrows?
See if these guys have arrows. I think they have javelins.
If they have 1 crossbow bolt, I'll take that.
What weapon was the ogre using?
They were using a very large club.
Sahara will try and look for some rations as well, because she's looking pretty low.
You can find enough rations for each of you has 10 again. Or 15.
Nice.
So just add 15 to our current rations?
Go up to 15.
Okay.
I don't know how much you all have used. I'm not really paying much attention to it. Survival is not a huge thing in this particular campaign.
Oh, did I get a tooth from each one of these enemies that we have slain yet?
Roll a survival check to see how well you can, Yes, you get a almost pristine tooth from each of these guys. Each of these orcs. And the ogre, if you want to. So you basically have 8 orc teeth and 1 ogre tooth. If you so wish.
Sahar will walk up to Cole with her long sword, and in a way so that Gregory cannot hear her, will say to him, I've seen you use magic, yes, and I was wondering if you could tell me anything about this sword. I know that Gregory is a magic wielder as well, but you know how he is.
Oh yeah. Well, you have a pearl on you?
You guys have one.
Yeah, we have one in the party loot. Sahar will look at Mila.
I'm just assuming Korn is carrying it with him, since he's the one that have it as identify, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, then I'm
Okay.
just gonna say you have it.
Alright. I'm also gonna need like an owl feather.
The only real thing you need for identify is the pearl, because
pearl.
you have your instrument is your focus.
Oh yeah. Alright. Does it consume it though? I'm
No,
assuming so.
no,
No.
Okay.
that would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's just part of the picture.
Alright. Yeah. Okay. I can do it like a couple. Yeah. Let me take a look at.
Are you gonna use your spell slot, or are you gonna take 10 minutes?
I mean, we're about to go to sleep soon anyway.
Kind of the roughly the late afternoon. So there is some daylight left.
I think we should just. I guess it depends whether or not we're gonna camp here for the night or not. My vote would be for yes. But I'll just cast it instantly so it doesn't take forever.
All right.
All right, you identify the weapon.
Ooh, that looks cool.
This weapon is a +1 bonus against everything, but a +3 to attack and damage rolls made against orcs.
Oh, jeez.
It is very nice against orcs.
And all rocks.
Whatever the
Yeah,
hell those
well,
are.
Is there any like tiny crevice that Mila could kind of get into the rest of the night? She likes tiny spaces.
Well, have you guys decided that you're going to take a rest here?
Yeah, sure.
I don't actually get to learn it. Yeah, it's history though.
I think I copied that from my other GM. I don't know if that was already there or not.
Before we rest, can I try stacking the barrels up by the entrance to kind of give us a little bit of a blockage so no one can sneak up on us while we're in there?
Sure.
shoot.
Make an athletics check just to see how long it takes you.
Sahar would start helping her if she sees Mila doing that.
I feel like red would also be helping. Oh shit.
Well, you guys make a
I
nice
don't
stack of barrels
think-
with
I don't think she needs.
with Red, Sahar, and Mila just finding crates and barrels and just stacking them up from the entrance.
What about the other entrance? Like the hideaway that the lookout orc was using.
He was on top of the hill.
Oh, I figured there was like a hole or something, like he could just slip in or something like that.
No, but he did have like a horn on him,
Okay.
like a signal horn.
A horn?
You want a signal horn?
Yes, please.
All right, you have a signal horn. An
Well.
orcish signal horn.
Great. Now we can call for orcs.
think it works more than just for orcs.
If you say so.
As a joke, Mila's just gonna put the horn up to her ear like it's an old, like, hearing aid of sorts.
Okay.
And then she's gonna go try to find a crevice to kind of curl up in for the night that's small and away from everyone else for now.
Okay.
Ah, Corin, there you
Hmm?
are. I need your help with something. Do you have any magic left?
Yeah.
Ah, excellent. Well, join your hands to mine,
Why?
because I need a little help here.
Doing.
Oh, I'm going to attempt to animate this body.
How many spell slots do you have left, Gregory?
One first level and one second level.
I see Corin just slowly backing away from you.
Hey, it's a good idea, okay? Fine then. I'm just gonna have to animate this body myself.
All right, you attempt to go ahead and roll an Arcana check with disadvantage.
A disadvantage. Arcana. 7.
Unlike the last one, this one doesn't even move. Don't even get a twitch out of it.
Well then, worthless. He's going to kick it into the fire.
All right. Shortly afterward, you all start smelling cooking orc meat.
Craig!
You ruined my utensil by not helping.
You,
Go ahead.
you had to kick it into the fire where we're all sleeping for the night?
It smells fine. Gregory's just going to, like, kneel down in front of the fire sulking.
As they are talking, Mila's just gonna stack up barrels, blocking him in where the bad smell is coming from.
There's another way in, though.
Okay.
Oh, it smells fine, everyone. Oh.
Sahar will, like, right before Mila blocks it up all the way, Sahar will kind of plug her nose and walk up and just, like, sprinkle perfume on him and then leave.
Nice.
Okay.
DM, where is there a space away from the group that I can kind of just go for a bit?
There's kind of a space like right here. There's a little corner right there. Also, Sahar, take DM inspiration for that because that was funny.
Okay.
Probably gonna hang out with
And she didn't use her own nice perfume. She used the perfume she didn't like that much.
Yeah,
She
I
kinda
figured.
Like,
I figured.
Well, for the rest of my free time, I'd like to attempt to copy the spell Misty Step into my spell book.
Do you have the gold necessary for this?
How much is it per spell slot? 25, right?
For
Or spell
you, I
slot
think
level?
it's 50.
50 per. That sounds about right. Yeah, I have the gold for it.
I was about to say, it's only half that if it's a necromancy spell.
It's Misty Step.
So, no.
While I'm in this crevice, can I look over the dagger I just picked up and see if I see any markings on it, just really study it to see what I think about it?
Roll an investigation check.
Wait, was it 50 gold for the entire spell or 50 per level?
I think it's 50 per level. I'm trying to freaking find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Sahara is gonna come over to the other fire pit over here and sit down and just hold the sword on her lap and meditate and have a mild existential crisis.
Because of Gregory.
No, because of magic in general.
Okay. All right. Gregory, it'll take you 4 hours and 100 gold to do this. To copy that into your book.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay.
As
Mila,
he's doing.
you do see like small little along like the back spine of it. You almost see little what almost seem like octopus sucker shapes along the back, like at the back of it.
Ukatoa.
Can
Okatoa.
I put the back of the blade against the rock to see if anything happens to those suckers?
Nothing happens when you touch it to a rock.
Can I think to it, how did you get here?
Oh, it's been a long time, Missy. I think I came here like a few centuries ago and to help
Like, basically I'm trying to figure out how did the leader, orc get his hands on this weapon?
he just kind of found me.
But it sounded like you choose who your master is, so why him?
Well, I don't always get to choose, but I tend to like those more who have suffered something.
And I get no, like, impression that it's because of that dagger that orc got magical powers, correct?
You don't know.
I shall ask the dagger that then.
Make a persuasion check. He does not answer. You also do not know the properties of this weapon yet.
Can I, like, cut the palm of my hand slightly with it and see if maybe the blood would be more convincing for him to answer me?
Well, that's interesting. Make another persuasion check with advantage. Well, I might have given him a few things. And you actually see some of your blood disappear into the blade.
Will you tell me which abilities and will I get them?
Perhaps.
Mila's just gonna smirk and put it back in her side belt and keep it to the wall side so no one can sneak up on it.
Okay. And Sahar is contemplating stuff, staring into a fire. It seems.
Yeah, and she's got a talon unsheathed just laying across her lap.
I'm sorry, am I the only one finding ironic that the two non-magic users somehow got the magical weapons?
Really, you're the ones that make better use of them.
Pretty much.
Technically, Gregor got a magical weapon.
But yes, Gregory does have a magic item.
My apologies.
It does count as a quarterstaff, so it is technically a weapon.
Technically.
You are also the least conflicted by yours.
Hey, necromancers have had to, like, argue about ethics since the day they were born.
I think it's more of like people who judge them more than anything.
Yeah, people shouldn't do that.
I wonder why.
Alright, so what do you do for the evening? As your Mila's over in her corner, Sahara's contemplating this, and Gregory is copying a spell into his spellbook.
Before I go to sleep, I have a DM question. Is there a way I can possibly tinker with like a silver piece to try to make a ring to hold the pearl for Corn?
I feel like you would need a
If you had the tools, you potentially could, or could. The coins aren't that big. It might take a couple to do such a thing, but you would require like jeweler's tools or tinker's tools or something to work on that.
What about carpentry?
No.
I don't
Then you need
think,
wood.
The one thing Gregor's good at that isn't magic.
There's a giant club. I'm assuming the club is made out of wood.
Yeah, it's like a big hunk of wood with like a stone on top of it.
Stone?
Okay, I'll carve it into like a statue then. No, I've got what I'm doing for my free time.
Like, can I get a description of the stone?
Just think of it's kind of like a large, probably like a 1 foot wide, almost like, it seems like it has a pointy. Think of it like a stone axe. It's kind of like that, except
Okay.
big. And not really on it with an edge, it's just kind of flat.
So for the rest of the time frame, I guess I'm just gonna sit next to Red and just like on top of the barrel, just play mute.
All right.
I miss Red. He's the only one that gets Gregor.
Well, hopefully we'll be back in a couple weeks. When we resume. All right. So, are you set up watch or anything?
Did no one put barrels over here?
You guys did.
Okay, I'm about to say. I guess I'll take first watch.
Afraid Gregor's already taken up all of his own free time during a rest.
Yeah,
Sorry.
pretty much.
Sahar can take watch as well.
I'll take the last watch, I guess.
All right, Corin, you are first. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Alright, I'm gonna just do something real quick. I need to get rid of these. Oh yeah, move them. Let me just move them.
Hey, Gregory, you said you're good at wood carving?
Oh, yeah.
I may have something commissioned by you later in this game.
Wood carving and minor construction.
He good at wood.
I just realized something. I can refurbish the mansion myself.
I would clap, but I have to hold down the button, so I can't do it.
That is fitting. That is very fitting.
Sorry, I picked up carpentry tools for a different reason.
So he can build coffins.
Bingo!
Oh,
Mila-
God.
Mila would not know he's good at carpentry yet, would she?
Probably.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, all you really heard about... The only clue you've gotten about is him talking about refurbishing the mansion. That's about it.
Or I thought that was out of context.
No, earlier he did say he was going to try to refurbish the mansion to you guys. Like what I just said a second ago was out of context, but earlier.
All right, Corin, your watch ends without issue.
Okay. Since Fred is right next to me, I'll just wake him up.
All right. He will check. Well, he's pretty alert. Nothing seems to happen during his watch. I guess he's gonna wake up Sahar.
Alright. Ew.
You don't really hear anything, but your watch does end without issue.
She's still a little preoccupied.
Alright, Mila, make your perception check. As you're making your watch, you start to hear some voices and stuff coming from outside. What languages do you know? Okay. It's in a guttural language you don't quite understand.
Can I take Ben out of my pocket, point to Corn for him to scurry to wake up Corn, like by clawing Corn's face or something, or sticking his head in his mouth to keep him quiet?
Wow.
I'm just trying to wake up Corn without him being loud.
Corin, make a perception check. Alright, yeah, Corin does wake up with a freaking rat in his mouth.
I pull him out.
The plague!
I'm just gonna wave him over, putting my fingers to my lips, and tapping my ear.
I just listen, I guess.
You start hearing the voices getting closer and closer. Eventually it sounds like they're right outside the, right outside the barrels you guys had put out. I can't do fucking fake voices. But, you peek through the crack. And you see a band of orcs that seem to have returned from a potential patrol.
Can I quickly run to the big guy's corpse and try to drag him over to where the barrels are to make it look like he's sleeping right there?
The ogre?
Yes.
You can certainly try. Make a strength check.
Is Corn helping me, or is he still listening?
I don't know what's going on. I just know hear people outside.
Make it. You try to move him. It's not budging.
I will then quickly run to Sahar first, knowing about the sword, and I will shake her awake with my hand over her mouth.
I'll wake up Red.
Okay.
Sahar will wake up and like kind of grab her weapon as she's surprised, and then just kind of looks at Mila like, "What?"
Mila's gonna point at some of the corpses from the earlier battle, putting up 5 fingers, and then pointing towards the entrance.
Mila, what's on your mind right now? What are you thinking?
They're trying to enter, and she wants to get the drop on them.
Sahar, in your mind, or in your head, you hear Mila talking.
What?
Sahar looks at Mila wide-eyed and kind of grips on her sword tighter and goes, "How are you doing that?" Like in a hushed whisper.
Do I hear these whispers?
If it's a whisper, you don't hear it, Corin.
Okay.
Do I know what just happened, or am I clueless about this?
You have no idea.
So she's just talking crazy to me.
No, you know that you seem to feel that she heard you, but you don't know how.
Fair enough. I'm not even going to respond to her. I'm just going to quickly run and try to sneak my way to where Gregory is to wake Gregory up.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check, and I would like you to roll everyone roll initiative.
I have a question.
Yes.
When she told me to when they woke me up, did I hear her?
Well, she had Ben wake you up.
This is true. She also doing quiet though.
I'm not used to rolling such a low initiative.
Well, it happens. Let's see. Gregory, where is yours?
Huh? I'm asleep.
Yeah, but you can still, Mila was going over there to wake you up.
Didn't I get over there stealthily and wake him up, or did I not roll high enough stealth?
You rolled high enough.
The sleepy boy rolls the best.
No, you didn't.
They're second to best. Whatever.
Power of the rats.
Man, I'm so aware of my surroundings in my sleep.
Are you thinking stuff as you're waking him up?
Yes, when I'm doing this, I'm thinking, where's the nearest fire?
Gregory, you hear a voice in your head, and that's just a weird question. Anyway, you are all
Oh, you again.
you are all awake. Mila, you are currently back here. However, the orcs have not noticed you yet.
Has my dagger said anything, knowing what I'm thinking yet, or no?
It has not.
Would you say this ground is all dirt, or would you say there's some grass in this area?
Well, it's a cave, so it's all pretty much dirt and stone. The orcs have not noticed you.
Do I know if any of us speak orc?
I don't believe any of you do. But they seem to be working on taking down the barricade you guys put up.
Seeing this, can I quickly light an arrow on fire and shoot it at the one who is closest, or actually shoot at the barrels to make them light on fire?
You can certainly try.
Just a straight arrow shot?
Yes.
Sahar is gonna try and move closer.
And
You
do I
can on
get-
your turn.
Is it considered an auto crit surprise because they don't know about it?
Well, you're hitting a barrel. And barrel lights on fire. Because you rolled a freaking crit.
Like, I'm trying to make a wall of fire with all those barrels since they're all stacked together.
I want you to roll me a d4. Real quick. Roll damage. Oh, God. So, you thread the needle. You put the arrow through. Actually, goes through the barrel, all the way. Somehow catching it on fire, and slaying the orc behind it.
Oh.
So.
And then I'm going to run forward.
All right. Did you dash to get there?
That's only
Oh, that's 30. Okay. I wasn't sure.
And then I'm gonna... Can I take my dagger out as an extra action, putting my bow and arrow away, or no?
You can take your dagger out. I don't think that's much of an issue.
I'd like to take out my newest dagger, if possible, please.
Okay. Then your turn? Was that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Gregory, you heard a yelp, and suddenly the barrels in front are on fire.
Fire. How high are the ceilings in here? I know they're big enough to accommodate an ogre.
Roughly 10 feet. That ogre barely fit in here. Maybe 15 feet at its height, but like at the entrance is about 10 feet.
Fair enough. Gregor's going to go to about right there. And he's going to look at Mila and cast Enlarge.
All right. Mila, you are now gigantic.
Is my head hitting the ceiling now? Like, I have to, like, crouch a little bit?
Almost. Where you are, it's about like, just enough to where you're not smacking your head against the ceiling.
What happened to Ben?
He is currently with Corin because you made him wake up.
Right. Okay. About to say.
And where was Gregor actually? He was there. Okay. And he's going to go back to about right there. And I end my turn.
All right. On his turn, Red's going to go up and hold his action to attack anything that comes through. Corin, it's your turn.
I'm probably going to get around Mila because she's too large at this point.
You can go through your allies as long as you don't end your turn.
Yeah, but again, she's very large though too.
We can go through her legs, potentially.
You look up, so help you God.
Quorum wouldn't do that.
Keep in mind, you don't really have good line of sight of these guys at the moment. Because there are, like, crates and stuff in the way.
This is true. Let me check there. And I didn't put down the information for this. Very nice.
What were you gonna plan to do?
I have to pull up the information right quick. Hang on a second.
Okay. Do you know what you're planning to do? I'm just curious. Or are you trying to find the ruling on something before you say it?
Here it is. Hang on. Here, each object, 20 cube. I'm just seeing if I have to see the location or just have to.
Oh,
pick
okay.
it. It does not say anything about it, so I guess I can use it then. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cast Fairy Light. I'm sorry, Fairy Fire.
Okay, what's the radius on that?
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in green.
Okay. Well, let's see. What's your spell save DC?
Should be 13, I believe. Yeah, 13.
All right, let me roll for the other two, because these two both failed. Wow, that's a 3 and a 5.
Woo!
Is that concentration? I think it is.
It is
Yeah.
indeed concentration, folks.
All right, that is your concentration thing there.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm just going to put the rest of this information here.
And for your information, it'd be just like a normal attack, but it would still do an extra D4 damage. All right, Sahar.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna move. Right there. And I'm going to hold my action until an orc comes into melee range, and then I will attack.
All right. Orc's turn. I'm just going to move this one for a second. These two are going to start taking down the crates.
The ones that are on fire.
The ones that are glittery.
Aren't they on fire when they take some damage for that?
They will take a little bit of damage. That's right, I forgot about that. But they smash through the crates, and they take... Oh, that's a max. Take some fire damage. But they are now, through. Okay, two of them are going to try to hit... Actually, once they get there, Red's going to take his attack of opportunity, or his
His reaction.
Oh, yeah, his reaction, yeah, to, as his held action.
Sahar is too.
Yeah, Sahar, you can do yours.
Yes. I'm trying. So just add 3 or add 2 to it.
Yeah,
I get.
yeah, we'll take care of that. Ooh.
By the way, you guys have advantage.
Sahar, go ahead and roll again to see if you get a crit.
All right.
Alright. Orc's turn. Okay, they're going to, let's see, red die for the left one. Let's see, that is a hit on red. I think, because that's more than a 15. So he gets a great axe from the guy on the left. For 5 fucking damage. And that's their turn. Mila, it's your turn.
I know Red Megan's, but is there a way I can try, like, almost bum rushing all of them, try to shove them out my bigger size? Can I try shoving all of them out of the entranceway a little bit?
No. You can do that to one. Only one.
Okay, I guess I'll just take the dagger to the guy in front of me.
Alright, roll with advantage. Because he is glowing like a Christmas tree.
Is there any
And
special
flames.
abilities to the dagger I currently have in my hand?
You know of.
But you are enlarged, so 1d4 extra damage.
All right, with yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Actually, you don't even need to. This guy's fucking dead. Your minimum damage would kill him. He is dead.
Is he still glittery?
Well,
I'll go ahead and take a few steps back so that my teammates can get a chance to get in the action a little bit.
all right. Gregory.
Right then. Like I've always said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Magic missile.
Where you're aiming them?
The first two's going towards this guy here, and the last one's going towards that guy.
Okay.
Wait, that is the one Red attacked, right?
The one on his right is the one he attacked. Did you want to reverse that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to reverse it then.
Okay. In that case, the one to his right falls and is destroyed, defeated.
About to say destroyed the pretty powerful magic missile.
I mean, it can pop his head like a balloon if it kills him enough, so, you know, whatever. It wasn't that much. He had like 4 health left.
Le poof.
End your turn?
Yipperoo.
Since the meat shields are all in front.
To be fair, at least I'm doing what the wizard is supposed to do in a fight. That was also my last spell.
Alright, he's hitting the one to his east. Yeah, southeast. 4-6 bludgeoning. And he is going to rage.
Grrr.
I feel like you would have raged first before doing that, but what do I?
Yeah, well, you know. It doesn't matter.
Dude, he's
I
probably
know.
a barbarian. He's not smart.
Doesn't really matter. This fight is basically over in this turn.
Probably. Corin, it's your turn.
Shatter. Getting both of them trying to completely miss up.
You do have a line of sight to right there, so... You actually had spell slots left from the last fight?
Yeah, I have one left.
Alright, 1 second level left. Go ahead and roll. Let's see, red die for the guy on the left. I have 2 d20s, so I'm just saying that out loud. Now, he succeeds, but the other one, oh no. No.
I was about to say, that's pretty good damage from that spell.
It is. But the guy in the other guy's saved, and oh boy,
And just
He
for
is
lasting
hurting.
giggles, I'm gonna just get my last party inspiration Sahara just then.
Okay.
you feel inspired. And if he doesn't move, it is your turn.
Sahar will step onto his fallen comrade and attack.
"13 is just enough to hit.
Why
It's
would
with
it be
advantage, so it would be 18.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot it was advantage, but yeah. Either way, it would have hit. That sword does +3 instead of +1 to works. So that was a 13 and 18 respectively.
Yeah.
No, between the Shatter, the Magic Missile, and the Orc Slayer sword thing.
Wait, 13 and 18 shouldn't be 14 and 19.
No, because it's already +1. It's already
Oh,
added in there. Yeah.
I thought it was a +3. Okay, never mind.
It is a
Yeah.
+3, gets everything, but since it's already adding the +1, it's just 2 more.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Combat has ended. You each gain 100 XP.
Yay!
Fitting how I rolled for a random encounter and I actually rolled on orcs, which is amazing and fitting. I rolled for Stitch and Giggles and it was.
Did the dagger do anything when it killed that one creature?
No.
Well, this battle's over.
So it only wanted my blood, it doesn't want the other people's blood?
It's nothing that you really noticed right away. It may have absorbed a little bit of blood, but you just didn't notice it.
I will feel slightly disgruntled, but I will just put the dagger back.
Is it still nighttime?
It's just cresting. It's close to. You still need to have a little bit more rest to
Oh yeah,
finish.
Gregor's gone back to sleep. Good night, you guys.
But you go ahead and you finish your. The rest of the night goes by uneventful. You get your hit points and your spell slots back, and half of your hit dice if you spent any.
Oh, it's nice to have these juicy spell slots back.
I lose my temporary hit points, right?
Yes. I forgot I activated that last time. I don't know when those are supposed to go away, but I think they're probably meant to go away after a battle or something. But I don't know. Anyway, morning arises. Nothing else seems to have bothered you.
I'll get Ben back from Corrin and bow my head in apology for how I woke him up the day before.
Karin just eyes her over and just like,
I'll give him an apple from my pouch.
Karin sighs and grabs, just takes the apple. Thanks.
On the bodies, you do find a little bit of coin. Not a whole lot, but 2 gold pieces and 6 silver pieces. Among the corpses.
Can I like quietly stick my head out to see if I see anyone coming, but try to be discreet about it?
Roll a perception check. See if you see anything. You don't really see or hear anything that seems to be coming.
I will head outside then.
Seems to be a fairly nice morning. The sun's coming up. It's partly cloudy, but no. Looks like very nice weather.
Can I grab those 4 teeth from those other orcs real fast?
Survival check.
Should be 5.
5, yes.
Yeah,
sorry.
go and roll a survival check. See how well you do. You unfortunately, This time it doesn't go very well. You get 1 out of 5. The other you break. All the others you break.
Is there anything on them that we can take back as proof that we took care of the orc problem?
What on their bodies do you think would work for that?
Can I just cut off one of their heads?
If you want to carry a head around with you, sure.
I'll do it.
Sure, I got daggers. Why not?
All right, you have an orc head.
I'll give it to Gregory to carry.
Okay, Gregory. If the DM just allows me to pull bullshit out my ass, he's going to take a thin plastic bag and put the head in, and then stuff it in his bag.
Sure.
Thank you.
8 heads in a duffel bag style?
No.
Oh, well. That's fine.
I'm going to assume that we saw her, like, Gregory just do all this.
Yeah.
Makes you think what else I keep in my bag.
Nope.
Let's see. I got an eye in here. I got some bones.
Now, Gregory, I need you to remember that that head is used as proof that we did this.
Oh, don't worry. I'm keeping it on the opposite side of the sharp things.
I just shrug and just move along. Alright, just don't use it for experimentation, please.
What would I use just a head for?
I don't know. You could.
Actually, I could probably make some kind of companion for it. Or a puppet.
Just gonna...
Sahar just makes the most disgusted face.
Mila just throws her hand up, still walking out, not even caring for this conversation.
Ooh, I still have my Red Brand uniform.
Okay.
Sorry, just realizations of inventory.
I guess we're just moving along then.
Right.
Do we know if there's any, like, rivers or streams nearby?
Let's get you back to the map. The Sword Coast map. By the way, Sky, I didn't have anything else to use, so I used like a bird token to symbolize the party.
Yeah, that's fine. I like birds.
There doesn't really seem to be any bodies of water around.
You should use Moxie as the token, it's like she's flying overhead.
I could, but then, I don't know.
Then only I would have access.
That is true.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm trying to remember, something at the old owl well we're supposed to do as well, right?
That's the rumors about the zombies and the necro.
I vote we head there.
How was the plan?
Oh, excellent.
I'm gonna point to Gregory's bag and then do a slicing motion with my own head. Like, we have a dead head with us. We should get it back.
Don't worry, I got it.
What, are you gonna keep it from decomposing or something? And then Sahar realizes who she's talking to and then shuts
It's
up.
funny you say that.
Like, as soon as she says it, she goes, oh, wait.
Hey.
Never mind.
GM, can they still hear my thoughts anymore?
If you are thinking like of stuff to do and stuff, they can hear you.
Of stuff to do, just
Like-
not
like-
thoughts in general.
They cannot read your thoughts. However, if you like wish to say something to them, they can hear you.
Like when it's directed at somebody.
Pretty much. If you're like wish to have like conversation stuff.
So if she's saying stuff like in general, do we all just
If it's something she wishes to relay to the party, yes.
okay?
As long as they are within 30 feet of you.
Would I realize this, or do I have to worry about Gregory hearing all the thoughts I have about him as we're on this trek?
Or even worse, you can hear Gregory's thoughts.
You cannot read
No.
minds. You cannot read minds. But you don't know. You have not gotten the dagger identified yet.
I'm assuming that if I'm able to hear this, I'm probably gonna start questioning.
I'm just gonna start heading the direction of the old owl well, using the sun as kind of like a compass.
All right. No identification for the dagger yet. That is fine.
I'm trying.
I know you're trying.
I don't think Mila will let someone see it that easily.
All right. You just don't know what it does yet.
Well, people will be questioning, like, when did you start able to talk in your through your mouth? Cornwood and
I think she should start heading to the old owl well, trying not to think about it too much.
All right. You guys all head to Old Owl Well.
yeah.
Yes, sir, Rooney.
All right. Go ahead and move the token there. Whoever wants to. All right. It takes about. It's about noon, 1 o'clock right now. As you approach. As you crest a low ridge, you spy the crumbling ruins of an old watchtower standing amid the rugged hills. The place is so old that the walls are only mounds of rubble enclosing a courtyard of sorts, adjacent to the broken stump of an old tower. A colorful tent has been set up in the middle of the courtyard, but no one is in sight. And I'll move you to the map.
Oh dear.
What the fuck?
Where's it?
Life is in the air.
Now, personally, it's normal for people to kill people, but the horses.
Wait, where's that watchtower as you were talking about?
That is that there. Let me put you guys all on here.
Ooh, a circus tent. I wonder if they're selling peanuts.
Gregory, careful.
Alright.
You're basically all over here.
How tall?
Out of context, can someone remind me what we're supposed to do here?
We're just doing an investigation.
Yeah, you're told that there are rumors of a necromancer doing some stuff in the area, and you were just told to check it out.
Okay.
I think we mostly came just to make sure I haven't been here.
How tall are those walls in front of us?
The walls are about 10 to 15 feet tall. However, there are sections that are destroyed, which is what the little rubble things are along the sides.
I'm going in.
How tall is that watchtower?
The watchtower is mostly hold on. Oh, as you guys cross that threshold. Nope, you're right there. The tower is not that tall. It's mostly crumbled. Maybe 15 feet tall. Or 20 feet at its highest. Since it's kind of jagged.
Would there be footholds, you think, or a place I can get my feet into on the sides of it?
It's hard to tell. And the tower itself is kind of... It doesn't have a top anymore or anything.
Crumbly bumbly.
I think Mia would try to scale it first to try to stay discreet as possible.
However, well... Things have already happened. Also, I need to... Oh, well, it's fine. As you guys cross that threshold and go onto the main platform there...
Ah!
Holy shit.
Corin, I expect Gregory or something like that. Why you?
I like how that one is prone because it's under the horse.
Yeah. I think there's a couple like that.
Oh, that's the reason why they're prone?
Yes, they are. Those are trapped under the horses. You see a bunch of zombies start to rise. I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, dang, these are hostile zombies.
Wonderful. That's better.
I'm too occupied looking at the building to see if there's any foothold.
That's everyone. All right, let's see how they do.
Now, do the squares with rubble qualify as rough terrain?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right, Sahar, you're the first to act. You see these things start to rise, wither and rise.
The first thing she will do is draw both the talon and her scimitar.
Keep in mind that those
And-
walls you cannot go through. You have to go around them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for the time being, you will see Sahar looking very conflicted at using this sword. Anyways, let's see. She will move. And then be like, oh shit, there's a zombie here. And we'll go and swing at it.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks. Ouch.
Oof.
That definitely hits. That also hits.
And that was both my action and my bonus action. So that is the end of my turn.
Yeah, you rush in and take 2 whacks at this thing. It's still standing and just looks right at you. Gregory, it is your turn.
Yes, Sahar will yell back to Gregory and go, do you have anything to make these not undead?
That's kind of the opposite of what I do.
Well, she doesn't understand that. She just knows.
I can't get to that one. I want to help it out.
She just knows you do necromancy stuff.
Yep, no way around that unless I want to use a 2nd level spell slot.
I don't think you do.
I don't.
I think you prepared that today then.
Huh? I prepared it.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to be very loud and gestury. Hello, looking for Master Necromancer, your creator. Where? I'm just gonna be doing gestures too to match it.
Okay.
Sahar face palms.
All right, so hard. This one is going to attempt to slam you with its body. It rolls a 6, so it fails. Gregor, the one in front of you, is just kind of clawing along the ground, trying to move, but it can't because it's trapped under a fucking horse. This one moves and tries to go through this door, but it can't because it's a zombie and fucking stupid.
I'm glad they're not 28 days later zombies.
This one also starts coming out. Looks at you, Gregory.
Gregory waves.
One of them actually manages to get to you and will attempt to hit you.
Oh, okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
Good enough. I'm going to use one of the shields from the staff.
All right, 2 charges.
Actually, no. I'm just gonna use my prepared shield.
All right.
Once a day. Okay, that makes my armor class 18.
Shield comes up and it and he just kind of wraps against the shield. All right, Corin, it is your turn.
Do any of these people look familiar to me at all?
No.
Okay. Alright, shit, this is tough. I'm gonna try see if I can get behind Gregory. I'm gonna hit Shatter, hit all 5 of them.
I was
Oh,
about to
like
say,
right here?
Shatter them zombies.
All right, go ahead and roll your shatter.
Ooh.
Oh. All right, first one succeeds. He takes 8. Second one succeeds. Third one fails.
Zombinos.
Fourth one succeeds. And the last one also succeeds.
Do I know any lore about the zombies?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Usually they're controlled by something that raised them. And they have a very hardy constitution. They can take a lot of blows. However, in turn, they are very easy to hit because they are slow.
Sounds good. That's him.
Alright, Red will just dash up next to you, Sahar. And he's not quite sure what the hell to do here, so...
Just hit it.
He can't. Actually, let me see. He is here. He's gonna throw a javelin at the zombie in front of you. Javelin sticks into this thing. It's still up. Mila, it is your turn.
I think Mia would do is hearing all the commotion to her left. I think she would go ahead and dash and try to get as close to that red tent as possible with her dagger out.
Okay. Is that as close as you can get, pretty much?
Yeah, with dash is as far as I can get.
Alright, you can hit that thing next to you if you want.
No, I don't think Mila would. I think she's gonna be too focused on that tent.
Alright. Gregory presented himself. Shit. So at the beginning of the at the top of the round, it may not be the right one. That's fine. Ignore the oxen. No, this is not Glassstaff. I'm going to say that right now. What's going on here? Who are you? And he holds his hand up, and the zombies just seem to stop in place.
Oh, hello, fellow necromancer. I'm Gregory Hollow, and these are my compatriots. It appears we haven't damaged any of your property, so I hope you're just as satisfied as I would be in this situation.
Fellow necromancer, you say?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, so you also practice the arts.
Oh, yes. As taught by Master Wizard Dr. Stein himself.
Oh, Dr. Stein. I'm a big fan of his work. Big fan.
Oh, glad to hear. Well, I guess was his apprentice before he took the big...
Yes, a rather untimely demise, wasn't it? A real shame. Dord lost a good man that day.
Ah, indeed. But, you know... Well, sadly he passed right before, or he had the chance to pass along the knowledge to actually raise the dead once more, but I've been working on that part myself.
Fascinating. Come, let us speak.
Excellent. And I'm going to attempt to approach him, and I'm going to like gesture towards the one that took a swing at me. Just to make sure it's out there. Your property here isn't going to, when I walk by.
Oh no. They listen to me. They will not attack you for the time being. Just go back to sleep, everyone. So they all kind of just sit down, slump back on the ground.
Sahar has just the most bewildered look on her face right now.
So Gregory's going to gesture towards the party. He's like, everyone take 5. 5, please.
Mila should
He's-
give the darkest stare to Gregory and just follow after Gregory, not putting her dagger up yet.
I'm just observing from a distance.
All right, let me finish this because there's a lot of fucking zombies.
Sahar's just gonna stand where she is and watch from a distance, and she's not gonna sheath her swords.
So looking at this guy, he's a stout red-robed figure with shallow skin, a shaved scalp, and a black tattoo on his forehead. Gregory, or anyone who would like to make an Arcana check, can do so if you want to try to figure out what that symbol is on his head.
I'll give it a whirl.
Arcana.
Everyone knows.
Oh, actually, Gregory, you know this because you're a freaking whatever. It's a necromantic symbol. But Mila, you rolled high enough on that, and it's essentially the same as a fucking history check for you. This guy, his garb seems to be that of Thay.
That of what? You cut it.
That of Thay. Thay.
Alright.
Yeah, that.
Is that like a god of some sort, or what do you mean by that?
It's a land far to the east where wizards pattern their flesh with tattoos. And with that
Ooh.
high of a check, you know they're not the best people. They're kind of assholes. Little bit evil.
I'm just gonna stay close to Gregory's side, keeping my dagger out, but also making sure my rapier's not too far from me either.
All right.
Gregory's going to happily follow him, knowing that necromancy is always a morally gray area.
Corin
In
just-
his tent is it actually seems pretty nice. It looks like a comfortable traveling suite with there's a cot, a chair, writing desk, and supplies. There's a small chest.
Nice tent you have here.
Oh, thank you very much. On the table, there's a bunch of papers, and laying on the table, Gregory, is something you recognize.
Ooh, what is it?
It is a book that once belonged to your old master.
Oh.
I see you have my old master's book.
Oh, this little thing. 1 second. Sorry about that. Oh, yes, he seemed to have bequeathed it to me when he died.
Yes, the book tends to do that. Gregory's going to kind of snap, knowing what kind of people the book chooses.
No, I mean, no one says what the book chooses. Some people might just have it, but okay.
Oh, that was part of the thing.
That's fine. But it doesn't say it doesn't need to be that this guy was chosen.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
While they're talking, can I get within 30 feet of Corin real fast to see if maybe I could tell him something?
Sure.
Well, that book does have quite a bit of sentimental value. Is there any way I could get it back? Maybe a trade?
What kind of trade are you proposing? I mean, this is a treasure to me.
Quickly looking through my inventory. Ooh, I'm going to present in the bag, I forget how to pronounce it, the Natch's Eye.
Oh, the Nothic eye?
Yeah, not the guy.
Eye of Nothic. Interesting, but that that is not enough. Perhaps the bodies of your friends.
I'm afraid that has to be a no-go. That you know how the living are. Well, we are too, but
At this point, telling Corin what I wanted to tell him, I'll get back to the tent then, so I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, can you whisper me what you talked to him about real quick?
ooh, I know.
Yeah, I'll just copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a pretty popular wizard around here known as Glassstaff?
Glassstaff.
Yes, I happen to have his spellbook.
I think Mila would quickly cover up his mouth hearing this, knowing the background of his kind.
I don't know about a Glassstaff. Let me see that.
I'll hand him the spellbook.
I will fight that book out of your hand.
Listen,
He
Mila, I understand our questionable history in the past, but this is very important to me.
kick you in the shin, wanting that book, not giving it to the guy yet.
He does see some of the pages. These all appear to be things I already know how to do.
Can I insight check him?
Sure. I mean, he seems to be telling the truth. Fairly pretty forthcoming about...
Oh, I have one or two other things. I have one I'm pretty sure you'll be interested in. I'm going to present him the scroll of Fireball.
Can I shut him out?
You hand it to him?
I'm going to present it to him. I don't hand it to him.
Ooh, and what's this? And he studies it a little bit. If he had glasses, he'd tip them a little bit. Ooh, a scroll of Fireball. A nice thing to have, but not quite the gravitas of our mutual friend, our late mutual friend's artifact.
Me, they're just gonna throw her hands up in the air and just storm out. Just let everyone else know. Prepare
You
for.
can talk to me telepathically. What do you need?
She is just pissed at you right now, man. She's just storming out, let people know we're about to fight again.
Okay, good. Well, I only really have one other thing, but it's also of pretty good sentimental value to me. As I'm kind of gesturing towards my glass staff, my staff of defense.
He touches forward and his eyes flare with an arcane energy for a second. A mighty fine protective artifact. But still, this is much more valuable. I am so sorry. Perhaps we could study together and learn its secrets.
Huh. That would be nice. I'm afraid my compatriots aren't willing to stay in much of a same place for a while. Ooh, how do you feel about traveling?
No, I'd much rather stay here. And there's that orc thing to the south that's been bugging me, and...
Oh, we took care of that. The orcs are all dead.
You did? That is just fantastic. Fantastic. I also wanted to kind of ask a question to Agatha, you know, the rumored banshee up north. But I'm too.
That's actually our next stop.
Really? I don't want to risk her anger, but I would like to know a question from her.
We're only going to ask questions too. We even have an artifact that will allow us to talk to her without her attacking us.
Wow, that is amazing. And anyway, I would like to know the name of the wizard who built the tower here at Old Alwell.
Well, let's see here. I'm sure there's ought to be some history or readery inside. I'd perhaps two of us go take a look.
While they're talking, can I tie these two zombies together?
Sure.
Okay, I'm tying those two together.
Okay, how about this for my next offer? I will assist you in helping you find the name of the wizards that built this tower, and you can tag along with us with our artifact that will allow safe entry to speak with the Banshee. I will even throw in the eye of the Nothric. all of this for the book.
So you're offering like all your shit for this book?
No, just the eye, helping him find the name of the wizard that built the tower, and giving him safe entry to talk to the banshee.
Roll a persuasion check.
Two.
Man, that's...
Oh wait, I have inspiration though.
Would you like to use it?
That's just a 12.
I don't know if it will help though.
Yeah, it's just a 12 otherwise. Oh wait, why was I rolling with disadvantage? Oh well. But still. No, I won't.
Sahar hasn't entered the tent, she's just listening from outside.
Can
Okay.
I pick up the zombie to my right and throw him down the well?
You can certainly try. Roll a strength check.
Oh!
Fuck me. Okay. You pick up the zombie and... Okay, that's about a 20-foot drop. Let me see. Alright. Thunk! He hits the wall, the bottom.
Would I know if zombies are smart or not?
They don't seem to be.
Okay, can I take the guy in front of me and also throw him down the well?
Before you do that, what was that sound?
I don't know, let's check it out.
1 second.
So hot.
As soon as... Oh, man. I told myself I was gonna do this, but, as soon as he, comes out of the tent, Sahar is gonna try and stab him.
Out of character, I'm gonna say I fucking hate all of you. No one trusts Gregor.
You're offering all our shit to him.
Oh,
I'm
so
not-
I've offered
Mila, you
one thing of mine and some service.
did he tell you his name?
I don't think so.
Oh. Well, how rude of him. His name is Hammond Cost. You really just don't metagame. Mila.
I'm not.
All right, Sahara, if you wish to do so, that is fine.
I was about to say, do I get advantage for surprise? But I'm not a rogue, so...
You can make your 2 attacks though, for your surprise.
Oh!
All right. You deal a hefty chunk to this boy. What? And we're back on. Let me roll his initiative.
How did you get those images on there, Sahar?
Magic.
I think I know.
Oh my god, you gotta show me how to do that one day. That is amazing.
All right, Sahar. Top of the round. You got your surprise round on him.
And again.
Mila, what was your original initiative? I guess it's
fuck.
new, but that's fine.
Hold on. Do I crit on a 19 yet? Or is that not me?
That's champion.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
He stops, literally stops your hand on that first attack. But the other one cuts through him, and he's still up, but he's looking rough.
If he's looking rough, then I'm gonna use my action surge.
All right. How do you want to do this?
I just want to jam the sword up to the hilt and then look him straight in the face and say, "We will not be traded for anything." And then just kind of shove him onto the ground.
Okay. Do you move?
Have the zombies been affected in any way now that their guy has been killed?
They appear to be stirring.
Okay.
Whereas before they were sitting still.
Let's see. Trying to see which one I will move. Right here.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
And just try and get ready for those zombies.
Gregory.
Gregory,
This guy stole your master's book.
Gregory is going to go wide-eyed about this, knowing the rules of the book, and is going to run full sprint inside of the tent and going to attempt to cradle the book, yelling, "I, Gregory Hollow, apprentice of the former owner of this book, hereby claim ownership of it." As I'm cradling in it, trying to make sure it doesn't leave.
It doesn't leave.
Thank God. I'm going to end my turn on that inside the tent.
All right, this guy is thoroughly dead. Mila, it is your turn.
With my new dagger, I'm going to go ahead and attack that guy right in front of me with sneak attack because Sahara's there.
Also because you have advantage to hit him. Because he is prone. That hits. You deal a pretty hefty blow to him, but he's still up.
And that will end my turn.
Alright, zombie time.
I was really hoping that these zombies would just not be anymore after I killed their leader.
Wait, are they
But,
still prone on the ground, or how?
Oh, that is right. These ones use their action to get all the way to you. These ones use the dash action. This one, however, is going to attempt to hit red. Oh. And it'll hit with a 19. For 5 damage. These three in the middle can't freaking move. The one in front of you guys is going to stand up. And he will attack Sahar. Or attempt to attack. No.
Oh.
An 11 is not going to hit you.
Nope.
This one gets up and walks toward you. That one's under the horse, so it cannot move. That's not gonna hit. This one also gets up and moves to you. A 15 does not hit, right?
Nope.
They're tending to slam their heads against you, but it's not working.
My
This-
AC is 17.
Yep, the zombie in here is going to attempt to break down the door. Deals a nice chunk of damage to it, but it's splintered. Corn, it's your turn. Corin, are you alive?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Think. Okay, I think I decided now.
All right.
Me check the range though, right quick. 60 feet. I didn't get my ruling tool out.
What?
Alright, I was thinking about shattering those four, but Mila and Sahara are too close to them, so they'll get hit if I do that. So instead, I'll just probably just hit the one that's like on top of me right now.
All right, go for it.
My rapier.
It hits for 7 piercing damage. It sort of just kind of goes right through him, and you pull it back. Your turn.
I'm probably gonna give Red inspiration.
All right. I take it you're not moving.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Red's turn. He's going to slam a jam this one. He's going to rage. And then slam a jam. He hits
Slammer jammer.
for 7 damage. I need to roll something. Ooh. As he slams this thing, you see it go down, and then it slowly starts to rise. It starts to get back up. Oh, no, wait, he was raging. Never mind, it dies.
Yay.
Because it had just passed a thing, if it was not raging. I forgot he was raging. Sahara, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see.
The one to your left has been damaged the most, if that is if you wanted to know that.
I will attack that one then.
Alright, go for it. Alright, that hits.
Is it still unalive?
You see it go down, and then it slowly gets back up.
Then I will hit it again.
Alright. This time it stays down.
Damn zombies. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Gregory, it is your turn.
Gregory is going to triumphantly walk outside. And I'm going to present the book in front of everyone. I, Gregory Hollow, owner of the book, hereby claim ownership over all of you. Your master is dead.
This your action?
Yes, this is my action.
Nothing happens. You don't notice any difference.
Alright.
Mila, it is your turn. You do get sneak attack against stuff by Sahar.
I'm gonna take my rapier out and attack the... Those two haven't been attacked yet, correct?
They... I mean, they've tried. They have not been hit yet, no.
I guess I'll attack the one on the left then.
Alright. Swing. That's a hit. We're all with sneak.
Ooh.
Nice. It's you sever almost its left arm is almost like slops off. But it's still standing.
Can I pull the dagger out and think to myself, let's have some fun?
Sure.
Alright, that's what I'll do, and hopefully the dagger appreciates this.
Alright, Sahar, one's gonna go after you. It falls prone. They rolled a natural one. Mila, this one's gonna try to hit you. That's 10. That's not gonna hit you. And this other one is gonna attempt to hit... Corn, roll a d4 for me real quick, please. On an odd number, it's gonna be you. On an even number, it's gonna be red. Alright, red it is. 14 does not hit red. This other one's gonna attempt to bust through this door and starts walking that way. And that one dashes to get up to you. Alright, that's their turn. Corn, it's your turn.
Seeing this one approach me, I give a devilish smile, and I'm casting Shatter.
Where's your center? Right there. Oh, baby. All right, roll it. The one above you succeeds. The one against you fails. All right, this will be for the tied together ones. A fail and a pass.
This is some really relaxing fight music.
This is apparently an undead track, so.
It's the lament of the one in the well, wishing he was not there.
I would have gone on the dark side track.
Corin, you did a massive amount of damage to these guys.
I know.
You gotta love AoE spells. Is that your turn?
1 second. Let me check something.
I was about to say, are you a bard or a Tempest cleric? It's like, geez Louise.
How far is this? 60?
How far is 60?
No, I'm checking for bard against. Oh, that's why I can't see
Oh.
it.
Within 60 feet of you.
Okay. I'm gonna pass on over to Sahara for 1.
Alright, Sahar, you have Bardic Inspiration.
Alrighty.
That's in my turn.
Okay. Red will continue to rage maul this boy. He's not having much luck with his damage. He's rolling awful on his damage. He just sort of shouts. And Sahar. It is your turn. The guy in front of you is prone.
Then I shall attack him with advantage.
Alright. You hit twice. It's still. You chop off one of its legs, so it's going to be prone for the rest of the fight.
Yes. But Zahar will grunt in frustration as she does it. Just be like, ah!
Yeah, these are meaty people. Gregory.
Well, Gregory's just going to resort to magic missile.
Which one?
And one for each of these 3 right here that are prone.
All right. All right, this one here has to make a save. It passes, so it's the one down here next to that. He slumps down. You think he's dead? Then he just looks back up.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm sorry. If you can go ahead and take your movement if you want, but MacLeod, it's your turn.
Gregory, do you want to move or no?
I'm good.
With that, I guess I'll take my dagger and stab the prone guy right in front of Zahar.
All right, roll with advantage. It hits. It's a high. It's high.
And I like to stab him straight through the throat if possible.
All right. You do that, and he slumps down. And through some force of will, it looks back up at you. It rolled a 21 on its con save.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I rolled really fucking high for that. Alright. Sahara, this is at disadvantage. Oh, sorry, were you saying something?
I was saying that ends my turn.
Okay.
Wait,
14 does not hit you. Mila, this one's after you. That'll hit you. Because that was a natural 20. You take 10 damage. As this zombie just headbutts you. Alright, one for red. That'll hit for 2 damage after rage. And one for you, Corin. That hits. For 3 damage. I miscalculated on Red's. He only took 1 damage. Corin, it's your turn.
Between the two that's in front of us, which one's like weaker?
The one by Red has gone down and come back up.
Okay.
Oh no, it hasn't done that, but it looks pretty freaking rough.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my rapier then.
All right. This time, or you hit it and it ceases moving.
Good. That's just gonna be near my turn.
All right, Red will flank with you and hit. There's our boy. And he just smashes he Gallagher's this one. And that's his turn. Sahar, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to stab at the one that's prone in front of me.
Alright. You stab it and it looks back up at you. This time it actually decapitate its head and smash it underfoot. So he's gone now.
She just brandishes her sword at the other one and just goes like, finally! And in addition to that, she will say, may Nasea keep you.
Would it be like it's somewhat inspired seeing her teammate decapitate somebody right in front of her?
It doesn't work like that.
Thought I'd ask.
Gregory.
Alright, I'm gonna do another magic missiles.
Okay. We're at.
Okay. The last one's going towards that guy. The 5 is going towards that guy. And the 2 is going towards that guy.
Alright. 5 was at the guy right here? The, this one? Or that one?
Yeah, the
I
upper
think that's
one.
what you said, yeah, so. That one falls. The other one also falls.
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 1.
Hooray.
Your turn.
That my turn.
Mila, it's your turn.
2 quick questions, DM. 1, with those missiles, is my rope completely destroyed now?
No.
And the next question is, I may have just toned out for a second. What does the crossbones mean on the well guy?
That's just to remind me that he's in the well.
Okay, just make sure. Last one was a red dot. I want to make sure.
I changed it because I'm using the red dots for their undead fortitude.
Can I use the, like, oh my god, I can't think of the word now. The pummel of the dagger to try to smash the guy's face in front of me.
For flavor, I don't see why not. That hits. Roll with sneak.
Oh my god! Go the fuck away.
Okay. You cave his head in completely, and it stops moving.
Pardon?
End your turn.
And then I'm going to go ahead and start dashing into the tower itself.
Okay.
I
You
think that's a door.
It's easy enough to run into. The door over here has been smashed open, as the zombie up there kind of turns to face you. It does have like 2 closed doors, like that one, but it looks like there's rubble. The wall there is collapsed. And another one over here, and there's a collapsed staircase right there. This one under the horse attempts to hit Red, but fails. This one comes toward you, Mila. Hits with a 21. For 6 bludgeoning damage. Sahara, this one under the horse is trying to claw toward you, but it can't move. Corn, it's your turn.
Red, I think you've got this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and go up ahead. Do I see like Mila from here by the zombie?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go through here.
As you pass by, the one under the horse is attempting to hit you, but no, it doesn't. All right.
Wrong thing.
It hits. It's kind of again, just kind of goes into him, and you pull it out.
Is Mila bad damage?
She looks pretty rough.
As my bonus action, I'm giving Mila.
All right, Mila, you heal for 4 hit points.
Oh, hands a little bit, wiping this like blood off the corner of my mouth and just giving him a nod of thanks.
And right here.
Red smash. He hits. Oh, God. Yeah. The red smash.
I just imagine, I just hear like, oh, it's like Red's doing his thing.
And he comes running in here to help. Sahar, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I will just casually walk up to the zombie under the horse and take some swipes at it.
At advantage, of course. Nice. You lay into this thing and cut off one of its arms.
Yeah, 16 points of damage.
Yeah, that was a nice amount.
That's the end of my turn.
Gregory, it's your turn.
All right. Gregory's going to go to about right here. And he's going to hit the thing with his quarterstaff.
All right, go ahead. Amazing. You're proficient with them,
Oh.
right? Oh, you have a 0 strength.
Uh,
Okay.
Oh, do I get advantage since it's prone?
Yes, you do. My God.
No.
The only person to miss a fucking zombie without a natural 1.
You think I know how to kill these things?
You swing your quarterstaff down and you think, oh shit, this thing's made of glass, and you stop short.
Oh no, it was my shovel. But yes, yes.
Well, you accidentally hit it with try to hit it with your glass staff.
Fair enough. It didn't hit either way.
No. Mila, it's your turn.
Dagger to the face.
All right. It hits. It collapses and then gets right back up when you think it's dead. You stay in there?
I'm gonna give a couple of deep pants, but I'm gonna stand there, but my legs are gonna be a little shaky.
All right. It kind of just it kind of just turns its head like the body's still looking toward you, but it like turns its head to face Red, like almost however like 60 degrees to look at Red, and then swings its body around to try to slam him, and completely misses. This other one's still in the fucking well. Sahara, this one's... No, that's not gonna hit. You're trying to, like, it's pathetically clawing at you, but it can't get you. Corin.
Might as well use my DM inspiration for it. Why not?
Would you like to?
Might as well.
Okay, you hit.
Does
It
he
goes
stay
like
down?
it goes like through its eye socket, and it collapses
Worth.
and ceases to move. For all intents and purposes, combat has ended.
Yeah, Sahara's just gonna finish the zombie off that she's...
All right, I forgot about that, but it's these guys they're gone.
We might as well
Yeah.
just use cantrips on this one as in a well.
Yeah, pretty much. Eventually, it falls. So
But Mila would probably stop Corin trying to save one for Gregory.
No.
Sahara will start collecting the zombie bodies so that she can burn them.
Can y'all hear me?
yes,
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Oh, don't bother. These are useless. They already don't work as zombies anymore.
And Mila just collapses to the ground, just try to catch her breath.
I mean, if you kill a zombie body, it obviously doesn't function as a zombie anymore.
Just a great stare at Gregory at this point.
Gregory just has an ear-to-ear smile, and he just looks at the top of his life at the moment.
y'all gain 160 XP for slaying these zombies.
Woohoo!
I'm at 149. Is that right, everyone?
Yes, seems right.
Yeah. I'm gonna get extra handouts for Mila.
Sorry, mouthful of food. Camila's gonna take his hand after thinking about it for a second.
I pull her up. Well, this battle is ours.
Sahara's just gonna pull all the zombie bodies into the middle of the courtyard right here and light the big old pile on fire.
I'd like to check the see if there's any like other humans.
It's a mixture of races. There's some orcs. There's some elves, humans. You swear you see a hobgoblin in there somewhere.
Gregory, after getting a little far from the group by himself, is going to examine the book.
Can Mila find Gregory, see if he can reanimate the wolf and the horse?
I was about to actually say after that fight, Sahara would go looking for Gregory.
I'm gonna look around, see the ground, see if there's anything I can find.
Where are you looking?
Probably gonna start the tent first for anywhere.
All right. We'll go ahead and start with you because this will be the simplest one. In his tent, in the chest that is in his tent, you find a leather bag containing some coin and a pearl, a potion, a scroll, and a bone tube, and a tiny jeweled box that is not opened.
Ooh.
Okay, hold your horses, Jelly Beans. You guys were doing something while I was doing something.
Alright, so you find 35 sword pieces, 20 electrum pieces, 20 gold pieces, 5 platinum pieces, 1 pearl, roughly the same size as the one you already have, a potion of healing, a scroll of darkness that's inside a tube, like a bone, like a tube that's like a scroll tube, and there's a tiny jeweled box you have not opened yet.
Does the value of the jewel box go down if I open it?
No.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay, inside you see a ring.
Ooh.
I would like to identify this.
Well, let me give you a description first. Has like a silver band with like gold trim around it, and on the main part of it is in the shape of a shield, with gold trim and silver filigree, and a slew of tiny blue gems strewn about it. As you're identifying it, we will hop over to the others. What are you guys doing?
Well, as I will doubly specify, while they were gathering up the bodies, I was examining my book.
It's just how you remember it.
Oh, I was more looking on the inside, but yes.
On the inside, there appear to be like potential secrets to how to raise dead and things that a undertaker might want, like how to perform ceremonies for deceased people. But you don't quite understand how to use them yet.
Definitely going to study that later. Hello, Mila.
Sahar, do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Oh, you can go first. I mean, what Sahar has to say probably is in line with what Mila has to say.
Mila's gonna quickly sign saying, "Can you resurrect the horse and the wolf?"
Oh, that's not what I was thinking.
Give me like an hour of research as I kind of tap towards my new book. Look, and I'll give it a shot.
More so the horse, I'll sign.
Remember, he can hear you now.
Am I aware they can hear me, or is that just something I think that may happen?
Roll an intelligence check.
I figured I've been saying stuff about this as we were journeying over here.
Gregory's
Yes,
like a
you realize this.
Gregory's like a giggling schoolgirl at the moment.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just think to him, take care of the horse first, we can use the horse.
Right to you, I'll give it a shot.
Sahar will just point her sword at Gregory and be like, do not ever I can't think of the word right now. My mind just went blank.
Oh. When Gregor sees you, he's going to give you a very stern, hateful-looking look.
She's just gonna say something along the lines of, don't ever talk about trading magical items that are ours. I know I hate magic and all, but still, especially when we're talking to, other necromancers, and I know you're a necromancer, but I only tolerate you because you're useful and stuff. So yeah. She just says something like that and then storms off.
Oh, Gregor's definitely going to stop her from storming off. He's going to look her and say, "Shut up. I am the expert. Do not interfere with my business ever again."
She just glares at him and continues to storm off.
So, Corin, you identify the ring as a ring of protection.
Yep.
You think those stairs are stable enough for a light elf to try to get up there, see what she can see higher up in the tower?
The stairs really only reach up like 5 feet.
I don't really see an option to add a +1 to my saving throw.
Are you going to equip the ring?
I'm gonna equip the ring for right now, but if I wanted to, I don't see it up.
Is there a second floor still to the tower?
No, it has collapsed. And in the rooms, there is nothing. Just some like broken furniture and some bones that have been here for ages. Corin,
Oh,
as you turn to leave, you notice something else sitting on the table. It appears to be a map.
I'll take a look at that map. Oh boy, what do we have here?
It's a map. Whether or not you can make heads or tails of it is depending on how bad I can make shit with a mouse.
Oh, by the way, Corn, did you keep all the stuff you found in the tents, or am I putting it in the party loot?
I already put it in the party loot.
Okay, never mind then.
It looks like it's leading straight towards the, maybe to the either castle or it's leading to the Grog's cave.
Does Sahar see Corin looking at the map when she walks into the tent?
Like, probably.
Okay. She'll just walk up behind Corin and... What is this you found?
Just a map sitting on his desk. Found a couple of other stuff in there. Also this ring.
Interesting.
It's a ring of protection.
Maybe it would do you or Mila some good.
Is Ben still with Corn, or did I take Ben back? I'm trying to remember.
You did.
I know you guys tend to get hit a lot in combat.
I don't get hit that much.
Well,
I think she
When
was
you
trying
actually-
to be nice.
I mean, if you think Mila will probably make better use of this than I will, that's fine with me.
I just mean you don't wear armor like I do. And she just kind of motions to her chainmail.
Would I know that about her issue with magic items?
I don't know about magic items, but she definitely doesn't seem like... She is definitely not keen on Gregory's magic.
That's fair enough.
I'm probably gonna regret asking this, but is this wolf bro from earlier, or is this just a random wolf?
It's just a random dead wolf.
Wolf Bro 2.0.
You don't want him to be Wolf Bro, he's dead.
If you want it, I mean, go for it.
Would you like to attempt to decipher the map?
Sahar will try and take a look at it.
With both of you looking at it together, you can roll survival checks individually, or one of you can roll with advantage.
Oh, I have a +3 to survival. Corin?
Hmm? I'll just roll.
I have a +3 to survival. Do you want to do separately or advantage?
You can just take the advantage.
Okay. Ooh!
Alright.
Whoa!
Looking at this map, you kind of... Well... Those dashes... after seeing like an overview of the other map, the world map that you guys have, the dashes appear to be coinciding with the river. And that square there is where... That one square is where you've been told Thunder Tree is.
Alright.
So... Where you're looking is roughly like... Like that
Okay,
area right
so
there.
North of the castle.
Yes.
Okay. Sahar will turn to Corin and be... I think I know exactly where this is.
Oh,
Or
cool.
at least the general area.
To be fair, it's a crudely drawn map.
Yeah. Would you
So-
say, is that tree, does that tree, like, represent anything?
It represents the tree, the forest. It's supposed to try to signify that that area is a forest.
Oh, okay.
Because I am bad at drawing. And
So back with
the
the-
line by Phandelver is like the tribord trail.
Oh, I thought it was the river.
Oh, the river is the dotted line.
Okay.
Alright.
So back with the ring, do you like want it? Like,
Sahar at this point, she doesn't know what a ring of protection is. She just knows it's called a ring of protection and doesn't realize it's magic.
I'll explain that to her that it is magic.
She makes a face. Like, oh, I don't think I could, I think it'd be better if somebody else used it.
And I just put it in my pocket then.
Oh, I thought you were wearing it.
Oh, I just put it back on there. I'm not thinking about.
Quick question.
Yes,
I'm assuming that Talon is not an attunable item.
that is correct.
Okay.
So, would you like to? Are you going to identify the other items you guys have got? Does Mila want him to identify her dagger?
That's assuming as she realized at this point has actually like wants to talk about her dagger.
This
Yeah.
dagger hadn't said anything to me since we left that cave.
Not really.
I don't think she had asked to identify it yet then.
I would probably ask her about it since she's able to talk to us.
Why do you want my dagger so bad?
I don't.
What do you have to do to it?
Probably just touch it.
You've seen him identify stuff. It's not a very invasive process.
I'd be very hesitant. I'd probably make sure we're away from Gregory, and I'd present the dagger, but I will not let it leave my hands.
All right, you cast identify on it.
Yep.
Corin, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. Fucking sentient weapons, man.
All right, as you're looking at this with the pearl in hand and trying to identify the properties of this, you feel something. Then you just see darkness for a second, and a large, glowing yellow eye staring at you.
Ugatoa.
Kind of. You thrust back into your self, and you take 7 psychic damage, but you do learn the properties of this item.
So I go sent flying.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh shit.
Also, by the way, that was a 12, not a 13.
Why was it a 12?
I put in the bonus from the ring. I didn't have tuned to it yet.
It's fine.
Yeah, I just want to know.
If you had rolled really low, you might have had some madness. But you didn't.
Oh God.
I was thinking about it, but... No, you learn
Okay.
The irony is, Eldritch Blast has a verbal component.
She can still cast it.
Fair enough.
So,
But, what am I trying to say? Never mind, I don't know.
so that's Methun's beak there, Amila. That explains why you've been able to talk to us recently.
Sorry, I'm trying to copy down this information real fast before it goes away.
I will
Yes.
say you cannot get sneak attack with Eldritch Blast. But you can, it does use your charisma modifier for casting the spell, and also it does your charisma modifier added to the d10. So it's like having the agonizing blast invocation.
Sounds like something I should have had, but you know.
Can you say that one more time?
You use your charisma modifier for the spellcasting of it, and also for the extra damage.
I'll go with you after the game, just to make sure I have this right on my spell page.
I can take a look at it later.
So yeah, you can cast Eldritch Blast with that later on.
Oh, I thought you had a +1 to your charisma. Never mind.
Nope, I am mute. I have no charisma.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, to be fair, charisma can be more than just knowing how to talk to people.
Sorry if I'm flipping around through your stuff.
I was about to say I'm trying to put information in if I could see it, all of a sudden just changed on me. I'm like, oh,
Sorry.
I-
There, it's back. Well, does Gregory want, does Gregory get his identified? Because he doesn't know how to use it.
Ooh, I'm not sure if I want to hand out that power to anyone. Yes,
the-
yes, do it.
before,
I'm gonna approach Corin and ask him if he can identify my master's book. I know the name of it, but I don't know how it works.
before Gregory gets the card, I'm gonna quickly put the dagger away before Gregory can see it.
And no one trusts Gregory.
I wonder
I
why.
wonder. Yeah, I wonder why.
Been nothing but helpful.
If you approach him, you do notice that Corin has a little bit of a nosebleed going on.
Oh, want me to heal that up for you?
Nah, I've got it.
Alright. Hey, can you identify this for me? I'm gonna hand him, show him the book.
I grabbed the book. It's a book. I'm very hesitant about actually doing this. You do realize this, right?
Oh, so you're not going to?
I'm not saying I'm not going to. I'm just saying I'm very hesitant about doing this for you.
Oh, why is that?
I just look around all the other dead zombies. And just sigh. Let's take a look at this thing. I do it.
Okay. You don't get blasted this time. It is a little bit unsettling, though, given the nature of this. I would like to say, if these seem a little too powerful or too weak, I can nerf or buff them. I'll try to tell you in ahead of time. It's just shit I made up, so...
Holy moly.
You're You're nowhere near.
No, I just think it should
Okay.
be right.
Gregory, I'm going to recommend that you just wait on this. It's known as the Necronomicon.
Well, I knew the name.
So with this, you will be able to cast the spell Animate Dead. However, you're gonna have to, like, it would be better if you just wait a bit. Doing it now and you mess up, well, you're gonna get hit back with some feedback.
I'm fine with some feedback. I feel great right now.
And the spell's not gonna work. Just so you know, the creature created by the spell is going to turn to dust by the next dawn.
Don't worry, that's normal. Well, not really normal. I guess it's better that way.
Also, also it says here you're going to be able to cast ceremonial funeral rite as a ritual using it without the need for a material component. Once you do it, though, you're going to have to wait 7 days until you can do it again.
Okay. Gonna quickly look up some stuff.
Last thing is, you can cast it as a ritual at will, but this is gonna consume the material.
For reference, the material components are 25 gold worth of silver powder. With a funeral rite spell, you can you touch a corpse and they cannot be raised as undead for like a week or so, like 10 days or something. It's kind of the opposite of what you do. However, it does kind of fit in with your profession.
Oh, yes. Well, let's give it a shot then.
As you have attuned to this, after you guys have been here for like a couple of hours. You may consider this a short rest if you wish.
I'll usually hit die.
Gregory, the only corpse here was a necromancer himself.
And the
Ooh, I
horn.
was gonna try it on the horse, but alright.
I guess you could attempt it as with a horse.
Can we get back to the map
Yes, of course.
The place where... Okay, thank you. Thought it'd make it easier for everyone.
I'm gonna take a healing potion.
Don't forget to add your con mod to that.
My con modifier to what?
No, that was to Mila.
Oh, alright.
No, we're taking like a short rest.
Yeah, she's rolling her hit die. You can actually click hit dice and it'll roll one for you.
Alright. So let's see here.
This can only make a zombie or a skeleton, so it'll have the stats of a zombie or skeleton, whichever you choose.
Would it still be a horse, though?
It'll look like one, but you can't really ride it.
Oh. Well, instead I'm gonna try it on the necromancer then.
Alright, sweet irony.
While this is going on, I'm going to look inside the building with Rick.
Also, what is a healing potion do? A basic healing potion.
2d4 plus 2. You can spend up to your maximum hit dice. You've only used 1 out of 3. If you wish to use a healing potion out of the battle, that's fine. That's 2d4 plus 2.
And how did you just do the roll dice, hit dice like he did?
Just hit the hit die button.
All right, Gregory, you're going to attempt to raise Hammond cost.
Yep. Arcana check.
Yes.
Ooh, it's a pass.
You have passed. Are you raising him as a zombie or a skeleton?
Zombie.
So, as you finish your spell after reading through the book and doing the right incantations and stuff, the corpse's eyes snap open. The eyes are just white. He looks up to you and stands up and stands before you. I will get you skeleton and zombie tokens.
All right. Could I actually get access to like character sheets for them, or do you just want to do
That's what I
yourself?
meant. I'm gonna try to get those to you,
Okay, thank
but
you.
before our next session, which is in a couple weeks. Hopefully, I don't forget.
All right. Gregory's gonna be so excited. I'm like, ooh, walk over there.
As much as I hate to ask this, but can I get the pelts off of that creature since he's not gonna try to raise them?
They are rotten.
Quick question: is there a limit to how often I can cast this, or is it just the penalty?
It is once per day. It resets on the next day.
Okay, thank you. I did not see a limiting thing on it. I was thinking.
I thought I put it in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's all right. I assume there was some kind of restriction.
So I'm searching the tower here.
Quick question: can I do the constant animation thing to keep a zombie alive?
What is that?
Basically, if you cast animate dead on a zombie that's already existing, you increase the amount of time they're loyal to for another 24 hours. Normally, zombies, they become disobedient after 24 hours. That's why it's typically a bad idea to get too many of them at once.
Well, no. In this case, no, because the moment it recharges, it turns to ash.
Fair enough.
I'll just have to think about how to get you freaking tokens without giving you access to my tokens.
You can make a copy, like go to the edit section, and there should be something that says duplicate, and you can make a duplicate of it. And you can give me access to that duplication.
Ah, there it is.
And Mila's gonna go ahead and give Corin her only healing potion, feeling bad that the dagger hurt him when he was trying to identify it.
Also, between now and next session, I'll make my own versions of skeleton and zombie tokens so that mine look different from yours.
Excellent.
Hey, don't worry about it. Can I get like a get a history on the top?
Go ahead and roll a history check. It's hard to tell.
Would Mila know anything about architect? Like, can't she maybe figure out, like, what race may have built this tower?
First, I'm looking for the information itself.
Those years in school.
Also, for any of you that are scared about that whole Arcana check thing, I will tell you that the numbers are in my favor. I have a +5 to Arcana.
Red is, let's see, he is... Red is going to attempt to figure out who built this with the history check. With his stone cunning. Advantage because you're helping him. Mila, is that okay? It seems these were once built by some ancient elves or something.
You say elves?
Yes.
Would Mila know what type of elves being half elf she is?
That's kind of hard to say.
Like, is there any magic runes on there or anything, or do you just know it's elvish built?
You just know it's elvish built.
Would Red know, like, which general set of elves had built this?
No. Unfortunately
Okay.
not.
Is there anything, like, inside a tower, though?
Oh no, there is nothing.
Hmm.
A necromancer probably looted it.
Is there anything on the dead bodies outside of the tower that might give us indications of who or what might have built the tower?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Is there any way we can check the bodies outside the tower to see if we can figure out maybe who or what built the tower for what purpose?
No. This tower is ancient. These bodies are relatively new. It's like you think that the necromancer brought them here as his bodyguards, pretty much, and as an alarm system.
I wonder if anyone at home would know anything about this.
Can I go ahead and start taking down? How big is that tent? Is this something I could take down, take with us, so we have a roof over our heads, or?
It'd be kind of difficult. It's kind of hard to put like the right thing in there. This is like a relatively large tent considering the that he has a desk, nice living quarters, pretty much, for himself.
He probably had a squad of zombies carrying that stuff around for him.
And the next question I had is, I was looking up the Awakened Mind, and it says that I can telecommunicate with any creature or thing within 30 feet of me, and that it doesn't have to know my language, and I don't have to know its language. Are you doing by that rule, or no?
Let me see. It needs to be able to understand one language, at least.
But it doesn't have to be one of my languages. So, like, I can't talk to animals, but, like, a small dragon or even an orc, they can understand me.
It says here as long as you can.
You don't need to share a language as long as it knows a language. You can talk to it, or you can speak to it. However, that does not mean that if they can speak back.
Yeah, and I think it's like a one-way thing.
Pretty much.
It's like reverse comprehend language.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to put it.
Does anyone in our party have comprehend language?
I can take it, but no.
Say all we gotta do is walk arm in arm and we'll be great for the rest of this game.
All right. Well, I believe that is a good place to end it for the night.
Oh.
Because it is 9:15, and it seems like a good stopping point. You guys have defeated the Necromancer and his minions. Gregory, you have retrieved your master's old book and are now the new owner of it.
Hooray!
You now have a member of your horde. That's going to last until the next dawn.
I'm fine with temporary help.
Mila, you have learned that this item that spoke to you is actually quite useful. And you can now pretty much speak to your companions normally. And also cast shit from your hands. Those beams of light the orc was casting was by using the dagger. In case you didn't figure it out. I'm sure you already did.
Gregory's got to find a short bow now.
You don't get sneak attack with it.
I'm still working out the kinks on this thing.
Okay.
Do any of you have a spare short bow?
No.
No.
I might have one from a goblin. Hang on a second.
No, so I have to carry arrows too. Hey, what would you guys prefer to have a part of the team? Someone tanky that can't deal a lot of damage, or someone that's kind of a glass cannon but it's an archer?
I don't know. We got red.
Does it have to be a short bow? Can it be a hand crossbow?
It has to be a short bow.
Sam,
Yeah?
I've just put a thing in the Roll20 chat. That's the thing to put like gifts and stuff in your weapon attacks. Except without the underscore.
Right, my name is on there before I changed my name to my character name. Okay.
It's
Sorry,
alright if I call you Sam.
Yeah, I just
Is it?
forgot my name was on there. I was like, how does she know my name? What the hell?
Sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, we'll go ahead
Yes,
and... I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and end it there tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us. We will be back in, I believe, 2 weeks, as long as that works for everyone. If not, I will make a title in the stream saying that there will be no stream. But yeah, we will not be playing next week. If I stream, I'll be doing like Mass Effect or something. But thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Nighty night, people.
Yeah.